a nation is defined by its border. I always say that a nation doesn't begin from the national capital, but it begins from the border area. It shapes the nation. The security and the well-being of the citizen of a country depends on how secure, how well managed its border is. It's not only related to security, but it's the trade, commerce, relation with the neighboring countries. So many things are shaped by the way you manage your own border. I'll be very frank, because when I was member of parliament in opposition bench, I used to speak about India's border management policy and how it is flawed according to my view, and what necessary steps the government must be taking. And today, when I am in the government, it is my bounden duty to enforce. Every country tries to show off their border management by displaying their activities, the might of their military, by showing better construction of roads, houses, better activities along the border. Now look at our condition. We will restrict our own people from going to the border area. First of all, Home Ministry has restricted all the borders. Most of the border is protected area permit, land ILP, restricted area. Military operations are there. Our Home Ministry activities are going on. State government activities are going on. So some of the very delicate, sensitive areas needs to be protected. They must be protected. But that should not be a kind of a policy to prevent people from going to the border area, and then in the process you keep the border completely isolated. Border management for me is also the development of the border area. It is not only making a preventive steps to prevent people from going and reaching out to the people of the border area, or to see the lands along the border lines. We must ensure that our border area, our entire border line must be as developed as any of the location in the hinterland of our nation. So it is the mindset. I don't know how this mindset has developed in our nation. I will not undermine the security concern of the agencies. But do you really think that somebody taking a camera and clicking a picture in the airport is really posing so much of threat to the national concern? When you come to my office, I keep watching every spot on this planet, unless in our national defense, security concerns. This cannot be compromised. National security cannot be compromised by any means. But we have to be very careful. In the name of national security, are we preventing our own people from carrying out the normal activities that I have managed in my own way? But I have ensured that I must reach out to the people. Some of our security guards, the border management guards, they think that we are posted here. People in Delhi, they hardly have any idea. They can't even imagine the life of our people and the security forces in this area, living in the middle of the snow, mountain, forest. Nobody knows about them. But when the minister reaches out to them, they feel that, oh, here is somebody, at least from the New Delhi, somebody has come. At least he has seen from his naked eyes how we live, how we are existing in this trying circumstances. It's a question of moral boosting. It's a question of at least giving some solace to our people that, look, we are there. We're thinking, we know, we acknowledge your service to the nation. So on the same line, the people living in the border area, SSB, initially the job of SSB was to integrate the security system along with the border people. They were half civilian, half full-fledged uniformed forces. They were in between. Later on in 2003, they were converted into full-fledged border guarding force. Our guerrilla warfare system and everything was, taking along the local people only. So there are so many things which have transformed in last so many years, but the way it should have taken shape has not reached to this stage where I personally feel we must come together and give it an impetus. The FICCI and India Foundation, you have come together and you have given this platform. Last year, you started this policy discussion on the smart border management. It's very good. Now in Home Ministry, we have started the smart fencing, using of technological solution to tackle some of the issues which are not possible manually. As we all know, that border guarding is not 100% possible by physical human presence. So we need to apply technology.